Hi, welcome back to Watches Oliver Smith. I'm here with Mr. George Reed, Director of Fine Timepieces at Oliver Smith Jeweler in Scottsdale, Arizona. Today we're going to talk about two really important timepieces, an A. Lange and a Patek Philippe. I also want to talk about what we're wearing today, and I have one of my A. Langes from last year that I bought for myself. It's the 1815 rose gold.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
And I like it because the hands are real distinct and it's easy to read. How about you, George? What do you wear?
I also picked a Lange for today. This is the Lange 1 New Moon phase. What was interesting here is they actually took the background and made it into a day-night. So it's actually kind of whimsical. Throughout the day, the background on the moon phase will actually change depending on the time of day. So it'll go from a starry night into a relatively bright blue noontime sky.
Nice.
So I always joked if the Germans had a sense of whimsy, here's where they show it.
Well, great. Now, tell us about what we're looking at today.
So these are two really special chronographs that have come into the store here at Oliver Smith. I'm going to start with the Patek Philippe 5170p. So this is my favorite chronograph from Patek Philippe.
Looks brand new.
The condition is remarkable on this one. Yep, it is used. It's pre-owned, but very lightly. This is not something you're going to wear rock climbing. This is I need to live a better life to have an excuse to wear this watch. This is I'm going to the Oscars. This is that absolutely upper crust.
Yeah, it looks very dressy.
That extra level.
Right.
Yeah. So what they've done here is they've taken my favorite chronograph. A lot of people really like the 5070, which was the last one Stern designed. Personally, I like the looks of this one better. I like the positioning of the subdials. This is my little sleeper pick for what might be the more collectible of the chronographs. But the P stands for platinum. So in this particular version, you have this stark white metal in the platinum, this absolutely, I don't even know if the camera can pick it up, this absolutely stunning blue dial. And then so subtle. The only luminescence you're going to see is on the hands.
Yeah.
Because the indices are actually elongated baguette diamonds. It is the most subtle use of diamonds I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
Unless
very
you
hard
know,
to see.
You really wouldn't notice it.
Right.
It's not blingy. It's not a fashion watch. It is just done because it's proper and elegant. And then for those of you who might not know, on almost all platinum Pateks, they actually hide a little diamond between the lugs at 6 o'clock. And it's just something for the owner to kind of look down and see and kind of wink at you there. Know you've got something pretty special. And then next to that is going to be a Lange Sohne's Datograph. But this isn't just your average datograph. This is the Dato Lumen. This was one of the hardest watches for me to get my hands on. We are here at Oliver Smith. We are an authorized dealer for a Lange Sohne, and I got basically told no. You can't have this watch. It is sold out. You're not going to be able to get one. And through our good graces and some great guys at Lange, I was able to make this happen for a client of ours, who then actually sold it back. He was into another project and decided to move on from the piece.
Yeah.
And this is what makes it special. So here you have the Platinum Datograph, which is arguably the finest chronograph on the planet. Philippe Dufour wears one, and he will proudly tell you that he paid retail for it. This is a smoked sapphire crystal dial, but all of the indices, including the date, are luminescent. So what ends up happening, I'm going to light this up again, is especially at night, all that luminescence, you can actually pick up and see the movement from the dial side, which is very unusual in Lange. It was limited of 250 pieces, sold out immediately, intensely expensive, and still is.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to get something like this in when you have the only one for sale in the world. I could not find a comp. I could not find another one for sale. So that's great. We've got the only one. Almost better than the dial side. I'm going to show you guys the backs of both of these.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I am a tried and true Lange fans. Those of you who know me know how much I love the finishing on Lange movements. I will say it on film, and it's a little blasphemous. I think they're finished better than Pateks. That's complete line. Every single Lange versus every single Patek, I think Lange finishes every single movement with the same love and craftsmanship as their high-end stuff. And some others don't quite do it. In this particular case, though, man, it's a run for the money.
Similar, yeah.
Patek did such a spectacular job on this movement. It is one of the finest finished movements I've ever seen. probably still lead towards the Lange, just because of my personal proclivities.
Sure.
But either one of these would be a spectacular addition to anybody's collection.
If you want to talk to George about either one of these, feel free to reach out to him at Oliver Smith Jeweler, Scottsdale. Thanks again for listening.
Thanks, folks. Appreciate it.